Hello everyone. Today we are going to start out about the United Nations. Okay, United Nation. United Nation was a there's a 49 group of 7. There's a G7 summit. Okay, this G7 summit, India has questioned the United Nations ability to effectively prevent the conflict. So is UN is preventing the conflict, the conflicts. Okay. For that, first of all, what is UN? UN is a international organization established in 1945. It's headquartered that is in New York City or USA, and UN is an international organization whose main role is to ensure the peace and security. There is a 193 members of the UN and General Assembly, Security Council, International Court of Justice. First is General Assembly, then there's a Security Council, then International Court of Justice, then Secretariat is also there, Secretariat, and then there's a Trusteeship Council, and then Economic and Social Council. Okay, so maintaining international peace, delivering the humanitarian aid, and promoting the sustainable development. Global Environment Outlook Report. What reports they release? First is Global Environment Outlook Report. Second is Human Development Report. Third one is Industrial Development Report, UNIDO. Fourth one is the State of World Children Report, UNICEF Report. Next one is World Cities Report, Habitat UN, Habitat Report. Next one is State of World Population Report, Population Report. Next one is World Economic and Social Survey, World Economic and Social Survey. Next one is World Economic Situation Prospectus, UN Economic Situation Prospectus. And next one is World Investment Report, UNCTAD. UNCTAD releases the World Investment and Report. Okay, and the UN Habitat Report given the World City Report, State of World that was UNICEF about the children, UNIDO about the industrial development, UNDP about human development, Global Environment Outlook about UNEP, Global Environment Outlook that was from UNEP, and World of Work that is ILO, World of Work. This report is from the ILO, World Investment Report that is from UNCTAD. Okay, so what is important? First is human right. What did they do? Human right, to ensure the human right first thing. International Convention on Economic, Social, Cultural Rights, and that was punishment of the crime of genocide is also included in this. Second is refugees right. So here, convention relating to the status of refugees, and penal matter. Rome Statute for International Court of Justice. Rome Statute for International Court of Justice. And next one is penal matters. Penal matters. So penal matters are Rome Statute for International Court of Justice. Privileges and the immunities in the International Criminal Court. Convention safety for United Nations and associate personnel. Next one is terrorism. Terrorism. There is a United Nations Convention against the organized crime. Protocol to prevent, suppress, punish the trafficking, especially women. United Nations against transnational organized crime. Protocol against the smuggling, migration by land. United Nations Convention against the transnational organized crime. Law of Sea. Law of Sea. Here UNCLOS. UNCLOS is important organization. Name is United Nations Convention on the Law of Sea. Next is disarmament. Disarmament. So this is Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Okay, so next one is what is Article 99 of the UN Charter of the UN Charter. So UN Secretary General involved the Article 99 UN Security Council of impediment of humanitarian crisis in Gaza. So in the region of the Gaza there is a humanitarian crisis. So uh, UN Secretary General invoked the Article 99 about this. Okay, and Article 99 states that Secretary General may bring to attention of the security, maintain the international peace and security. It is for peace and security. UN Charter is founding document for United Nations. That was in 1945, San Francisco. It codified the major principle of the international relations, sovereign equality. Okay. Now next topic is regarding the United Nations educational, scientific and cultural organization, that is UNESCO. So this UNESCO was rejoined the UNESCO after 5 year absence by proposing to pay due of more than $600 million. So this UNESCO is paying $600 million. So first of all, we want to discuss about the UNESCO. This headquarters is in Paris and France, and a specialized agency of the UN and established in 1945 to contribute in the peace and security, and implement the general decision of general conferences. UNESCO is the Asia Pacific Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation Program. UNESCO Asia Pacific Award. Asia Pacific Award that was for the conservation of the cultural heritage. UNESCO Felix Baigoni Peace Prize and UNESCO Felix Peace Prize. Peace Prize, that is also important. Okay, so it is also a member of UN Sustainable Development Goal. UN Sustainable Development Goal, and that was a World Heritage Site, 1199 World Heritage Sites in 168. Like we preserve the 1199 World Heritage Site in 168. We completely preserved. So UNESCO designed sites represented 10 million square kilometer. It designed the sites about 10,000 million square kilometer. Sorry, 10 million square kilometer. That is the size. And the Intangible Heritage Convention, that was 177, state party to supporting the culture, UNESCO Education for All initiative, and the media development, and separate list of the World Heritage danger maintaining the World Heritage community. So first of all, the UNESCO. Okay, UNESCO have some reports. The report is Global Education and Monitoring Report. So global education and monitoring report. Second report is Global Report on Culture of Sustainable Urban Development. Sustainable Urban Development. Okay, third report is Global Ocean Science Report. Ocean Science Report. Fourth is United Nations World Water Report. Water report. Okay, so water is related, ocean to related to the ocean, water, education, and one more thing, sustainable. I think sustainable culture and urban development. That all four reports are comes from the UNESCO. Attaining quality education, addressing emerging social ethical challenges, and mobilizing the science knowledge, fostering the cultural diversity, and building the inclusive knowledge. That are the objective of this initiative. So, related news about the Asia Pacific Institute for broadcasting development. So, India was re-elected as the president of AIBD. India, that is re-elected as the president of AIBD, and now it is established in 1977. That was Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. And in Kuala Lumpur, there was the Asia Pacific Institute of Broadcasting Development that was in 1977. It is also under UN Educations and UNESCO. It is also under the UNESCO Asia Pacific Broadcasting Development and International Telecommunication Union, that is UNDP. Okay, UNDP, and also founding organization. 26 government member country included 48 broadcasting function to establish inter-regional link of the cooperation. Okay. Now next is United Nations Human Rights Council. United Nations Human Rights Council. Human Rights Council. So UN General Assembly elected 15 member state to Human Rights Council. There was a 15 members in the Human Rights Council. There was a 15 member. And promotion protection of the human right. Work is promotion protection of human right and principle of intergovernmental body promotion protection of human right, and 47 members are there plus including India. So 47 members are there. United Nations Human Rights Council, Human Rights Council of the UN, and there's 48 member, okay, including India. And 97 UN General Assembly vote to get elected, that is needed, and members serve for the period of 3 years and are not eligible for the immediate re-election. So time period is the 3 years, okay. And president and 4 vice presidents are there. One is the president plus 4 vice presidents are there, each of 5 regional group. Secretariat, that is office of the High Commissioner for the Human Right. It can also establish the International Commission for Inquiry, fact finding, institution building package, and it is not legally binding. Very important thing that it is not legally binding, which is UN human right matters. Okay, that is not legally binding. Now, Universal Declaration of Human Right. One is Universal Declaration of Human Right. Universal Declaration of Human Right, that was 75th anniversary initiative was launched. The goal focused universality, progress, and engagement. Universality. Second is progress. Third is engagement. Universality, progress, and engagement. United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, that was UN General Assembly, UN General Assembly, and it was December 10, 1948. Okay, December 10, 1948. That is the declared human rights are universal. They are universal. Human rights are the universal. And International Convention make the international bill of the human right. International Convention of Civil and Political Right. International Convention on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. So 3 types of rights are there: civil and political right, and economic, social, cultural right. All human beings are free and equal dignity. No one shall be held in slavery, and all are equal before the law. No one shall be the arrest, detention, or exile. Economic and the social and cultural rights are provided, with no one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference. So right to privacy is also there. While this is also not legally binding, and that is India was a signatory, and India is a signatory of this convention, represented by the Hansa Mehta, Aman Masani, and Lakshmi Menon. So Hansa Mehta, Lakshmi, and one more is uh, M.R. Masani, and Vienna Declaration, Vienna Declaration Program of Action, Program of Action. Okay, this declaration was 30th anniversary of the and Human Rights Declaration adopted for the World Conference of Human Rights, and that was office was High Commissioner for the Human Rights in Vienna, Austria. In Vienna, Austria, there is a High Commission of the Human Rights. Now, next topic related to UN peacekeeping. UN peacekeeping. So, what do you understand about the peacekeeping? So, recently, 75th anniversary of the peacekeeping celebrated. Ceremony was held to posthumously the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal to peacekeeper who died. So, name is Dag and Hammarskjöld. That was medal. This is a to peacekeeper who died in 2022. 2022. Okay, so Genesis is formally created in 1992, and Department of Peacekeeping Operation is under the UN peacekeeping, third largest troop, which contributed 13 active mission, first country to contribute to the trust fund against the sexual exploitation and abuse, first country to deploy an all women contingent. So India is the first country who was fighting against the sexual offense. Next is India is the first country all women contingent. Okay. Next one is the Shakti Devi, Jammu Kashmir Police. Shakti Devi and Jammu Kashmir Police, Afghanistan awarded International Female Police Peacekeeping Award. So Shakti Devi, she awarded as a International Female Police Peacekeeping Award. Peacekeeping Award, International Police Peacekeeping Award. Okay, so dedicated to the assisting the member state and the Secretary General in their efforts to maintain the international peace, provide the political and executive direction to the UN peacekeeping, and maintain the contact with the Security Council troops. And three main offenses are there. One is the rule of law, Office of Military Affairs, and Evaluation of the Training Division. So there are three things are there in this. One is the rule of law and security. Second is Office of Military Affair Policy, Office of Military Affairs and Policy, and third one is Evaluation of Training Division. Okay, evaluation of the training division. So these three things are there under this, and now India has become the first country to deploy the all women contingent. That was in 2070. Third largest troop contributor, first country to contribute the trust fund and sexual exploitation. And Shakti Devi, she was Jammu Kashmir Police and deployed in Afghanistan, awarded the International Female Police Peacekeeping Award. So, this is about next. Now, next about the UN. Next, UN Economic and Social Commission. UN Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific. Asia and Pacific. Okay, so this commission is for the sustainable finance. This was built up for the sustainable finance. So that was the United Nations Economic Commission for the Africa, Economic Commission for the America, Economic Commission for the Asia, Economic Commission for the West Asia, Economic Commission for the Europe. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 commissions are there. One is for the Asia, one is for the Europe, one is for the Africa, one is for the America, and one is for the Asia Pacific, Africa, America, and West Asia. So these 5 commissions are here, and function is like Bangkok, Thailand, as a headquarter. Bangkok, Thailand. and 1974 it was established, first established economic social council, that was in 1947, but for the Asia Pacific that was in 1974. Members are currently 53, and sustainable development and Asia Pacific disaster report. So two reports are made up by this sustainable development report, that was assessment report, and Asia Pacific disaster report. Now next topic is related to, that is the UN Commission for International Trade Law. International Trade Law. So this was inaugural was UNICITRAL. Name was UNICITRAL, and South Asia Conference. UNICITRAL, that was established in 1966. It is for the international trade law. Okay, so UNICITRAL was a body of the General Assembly. It is body of the General Assembly, mandate for the further harmonizing unification of the international trade. So work is unification of the trade, international trade. Okay, so 70 members state elected, and elected terms are 6 year. And now UNICITRAL is not a part of WTO. It is the not the part of the WTO, but WTO deal with the trade policy, and it deal with the trade policy. So UNICITRAL, that is not part of the WTO, but still it is very important. Now next one is United Nation Capital Development Fund. United Nation Capital Development Fund. So Atal Innovation Mission, Atal Innovation Mission. Okay. Next, United Nation Capital Development Fund release white paper Agri-Tech Innovation in India. So United Nation Capital Development Fund, that was a UN flagship. It is a UN flagship direction, that was in 2022. Energy, food security, and all that work. And champions group are also comprising the government of Bangladesh, Denmark, Germany, Indonesia. Now next one is UN Statistics Commission. Statistical Commission. So this commission, its headquarters is in New York and USA, and it was established 1947, highest body, bringing together chief statistician, oversee the work of the United Nations. Functional commissioner are also there. United Nations Economic and Social Council are also there, and membership consists 24 members, and term is 4 year. Term is 4 year. Okay, now next is United Nations Conference of Trade and Development, that is UNCTAD. So UNCTAD was a permanent intergovernmental body that was established in 1964, and UNCTAD headquarter, it is in Geneva. Headquarter, that is in the Geneva, and help to developing country like participate equitably, use the trade investment, and there is a 195 members in the UNCTAD. So trade development report, and next report is World Investment Report. Okay, and next one is the least developed country report, least developed country report, and next report is Economic Development in Africa report, Economic Development in Africa report, and next one is Digital Economy report, Digital Economy report, and next one is Technology and Innovation report, Technology and Innovation report. So these all reports are built up by the UNCTAD. Now next organization is Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. So this is Food Outlook report. So Food Outlook generally biannually, मतलब year में 2 बार. Food Outlook, that is generally biannual reports are there. So biannual reports are there, and stock level. This is headquarters is Rome in Italy, and 1945 it was established as a specialized agency of the UN, and eradication of the hunger, which is important. Now, what kind of reports? First is the state of the food security, nutritional world, state of food and agriculture, state of world forest, hunger map, codex ailment. Codex Codex Alimentarius, that is Codex Alimentarius. It is also implement the international standards. World Food Day, that was 16 October, and as a marked anniversary, and the World Food Program, that was the International Fund for Agriculture and Development, International Fund for Agriculture and Development, and it released the World Food Program. Okay, now next one is International Coffee Organization. So what about the International Coffee Organization? So see, first World Coffee Conference was held in the India. Now Genesis, it was established 1963. Coffee Agreement was done in 1962 to strengthen the global coffee sector, promote sustainable expansion in the market-based environment. 49 members are there, and only intergovernmental organization for coffee, bringing together exporting importing of the government. Now next is the uh, grouping 69, L69 grouping. L69 grouping, what it is? L69 grouping is India is also hosting this, called the reform in UNSC reform. So that is also known as the L69 grouping. So pro reforms, that is including the developing countries, Africa, Latin America, and common desire to achieve the comprehensive reform in the UNSC. And India is a leading country of the L69, and India is also the leading country of the L69. Okay, so this whole topic I discussed some information regarding the UN and its important organizations.